of you all are here. All right, let's start the program today. Today is going to be the very exciting program, exciting day and exciting program, right? Uh, Now, I just back from Philippines. We had a wonderful day, wonderful time, and a good news for Destina One in Philippines. We are going to go very, very big in Philippines. And we are starting in a very big way. And we started on the 3rd January itself, because that is the first week of the year. And I know that the whole year is going to be like that. Not only for Philippines, but for the whole year, for the whole Destina One countries, right? So, targeted, estimated, by 2020, we will have 4 million new distributors who's joining Destina One. So that's the targeted, estimated joining. And not only that, I know it's happening, and it's going to happen in a big way. So let's do it together as a team, because I believe working as a team is the most important thing, because winning alone is not important here. Winning together is something very, very important. I want to win together, right? Now, today's topic is going to be a very exciting topic, a very super topic. Happy to see that a lot of Filipinos are here. I know why. I know, because of 20 hours training, right? So this is going to be 1 hour for them also, right? Okay, now today's topic is going to be how to recruit 20 people sorry, in 30 days. Now, recruiting 20 people in 30 days is something very, very, very important that you all must understand. Now, some people, they find very, very difficult to do it. Why they find very, very difficult to do it? Because they don't do it in a proper way and proper system. Now, I believe that on the 3rd January, we started Philippines, and I think Madam Lani is here, Mr. Alex is here, Madam Irene is here, all these people are there. If you ask them what we did in Philippines, I think I was there only for 5 days, and every day we started to see some joining, some people start to involve, some signing up start to come in. Am I right? Right. And you can see that the momentum picked just aggressively like that. And a lot of people start to come in, start to listen to the presentation. Immediate signing up was there. A lot of good things was happening. The reason why, because we was keep doing events, programs non-stop. Training, D1DB, D1DB, D1DB. First day D1DB, second day D1DB, third day D1DB, first day meet and greet. Can you see that? So this is what we need to do on daily basis in order for us to get more joining, more signing up, and more people to join our network. If we don't do this and we don't practice this, we cannot expect the joining or more people will be joining, involving in our business. And if more people didn't involve, how you all are going to earn the income? Am I right? Correct? Now, let's ask Madam Lani. Madam Lani, sorry, I'm having a little bit cough, so very sorry for that. Philippine water. Right. Okay. Anyway, Madam Lani, you're there. Can you unmute your mic? Okay. Madam Lani, for the past 4 or 5 days, I think you had about more than a good number of sign up and sales, right? I think more than you're crossing about more than few 100,000, maybe 100 over 1,000 to 200 over 1,000 sales, right? Now the question, you have done this within 2-3 days only, right? Within 2-3 days, you can able to close so many sales, so many sign-ups, right? Now, tell me something. You can able to do this, and the reason why you did this, because there is event activities on daily basis, and you keep meeting a lot of people. You're bringing your people from Mindanao, bringing your team from everywhere, and people start to see the business, the platform, the promotion, and people start to sign up. Am I right? Right. Now, imagine how if you can get the same volume of sales and sign up on every day. And for 30 days, what will be your income? What will be your volume? How many number of people will be joining you? Let's take a simple example. I think in these few days with the sign up, I think maybe more than 10 to 15 people have joined under you. Right? With the volume that you have given, if we count on Earth, even the lower packages. So I think more than 15, 20 people have joined under you just in these 2-3 days, right? Am I right, Mr. Alex? Now imagine if you can do this on daily basis, and let's assume for 1 month, if you can able to sign up 15 to 20 people in 3 days, in a 1 month, I think you can able to sign up 100 over people, right? Now, how you can able to do that in these 2-3 days? Because number one, there is activity. CEO force you to involve in the activity, right? And was pushing, Alex was pushing everybody. Let's have the activity, and let's have the program. Let's have the training, and let's have D1DB. There is the training. You see, you plan everything properly. What we are going to do in the next 5 days. Am I right? So planning is something very, very important. Without planning and blindly when we involve people, presentation to so many people, things won't happen. Things won't happen. So remember, the most important thing here, planning is something very, very important. Too important. You need to plan properly what you're going to do, okay, in these 5 days or the 30 days or whatever, in order for you to execute the plan on daily basis. This is something very, very important, right? Now, we can able to sign up 10 to 15 people, but if we can able to do this every day or the 30 days or the whole year, imagine how big is our group. Imagine how big is our network. Imagine how big the business will grow, and imagine how much money that you will earn. Can you see that? So this is something very, very important that we all must understand. We all must understand this part, right? Now, I'm going to talk to you all something, a very important thing today. Now, recruit 20 people in 30 days. 3-4 days, even you can recruit 15 to 20 people, right? Recruiting 20 people in 30 days is nothing if you do it in a proper way with the proper planning. Now, today I'm going to talk about why in 30 days, why not in 30 months? Why? Remember, speed, success, love, speed. You need to speed. Remember, if you speed, you are confident. When you take the speed, when you take the momentum, you are so confident, right? Now, when you are confident, definitely you'll be making a lot of money. The most important thing is making money. The reason why we involved into Destina One, because we wanted to make a lot of money, right? Now, what will you get when you do this? Now, why in 30 days? And what you will get when you do this? And how to do it? This is the 3 important things that I'm going to talk to y'all. Now, why in 30 days, not in 30 months? Remember, some people, they say, slow, steady, Dr. Barani. Slow, steady, we can win the race. Is that true, Jimmy? Slow, steady can win the race? No. No. Slow, steady, you cannot win the race. Basically, slow, steady, you starve yourself in a different thing. You starve to death. Remember, Slow, steady will starve you to death. Right? There's nothing called slow and steady. Success loves speed. You need to speed. You cannot do slow and steady. Right? Now let's take a simple example. Airport. There is a runway and there's an airplane there. Right? Now, let's say you are a part-time pilot. Let's talk about part-time networker. Some people say, Dr. Barani, I have to be slow and steady because I am a part-time networker. I'm doing Destina one part-time. Now, let's assume you are a part-time pilot, right? And let's assume that Mr. Alex is a full-time pilot. Now, what is the difference between part-time pilot and full-time pilot? They are same what? They are pilot, right? Even though part-time, even though full-time, they are pilot. Even though you're part-time in this business, even though you're full-time in this business, you are a networker and you are doing it for your own success. Now, let's say runaway and there's an airplane in the runaway. Okay. Now, do you think the part-time pilot, since I'm part-time, we will go slow and steady, right? Do you think they will increase the gear, the speed to 20%? Do you think 20%? Because he's part-time what? He's part-time pilot what? Right? No. If it is 20%, do you think that the flight is going to take off? Mr. Alex? No, right? So definitely no. Right. Full-time pilot, it doesn't mean that since he's full-time, so he need to do it 100%. Correct? And part-time, they have to do 20%. No, they both are still pilot. So, if let's say your speed is 20%, will you take off? No. 40%? Because it's part-time pilot what? You think will take off 50%? 80%? Not at all. Even though he's a part-time pilot or full-time pilot, you are a part-time networker, you are a full-time networker, right? You want the business to take off, you need to do it 100%. If you don't do it 100%, how are you going to take off? You see, remember one thing, right? You need to pull the gear 100% in order for the flight to take off from the runaway. Even 20%, the flight is still going to move in the runaway. 40% is still going to run in the runaway. 80% still going to run the runaway. But it won't take off. It won't take off because all the part-time people, they have this mindset of slow and steady. Remember, slow, steady, starve you to death. Right? Success loves speed, velocity, speed with direction. If you don't speed the process, how are you going to take off? Right? Now remember, the taking off part is the most important part. Right? When you are in the runaway, is the most important part. The day that you join the business is the most important part. You know why? That is where you need to put 100% of your energy to take off. Now, once you take off and you go to the certain altitude, you see, once you take off and you go to the certain altitude, right? That means you go crazy, you go to certain altitude, right? Even a part-time or full-time, you can have a auto cruise control. You can relax. Autopilot, right? So remember, the first takeoff, zoom, is the most important takeoff. And you cannot do it with 20%. You cannot tell me, Dr. Barani, I'm working for another company and I have to do this part-time. Even though part-time, we are eating what? Right? On-time breakfast, on-time lunch, on-time dinner. Did you say, oh, I'm working, so I don't want to take breakfast, lunch, dinner? No, not at all. Correct? Can we say that, Madam Irene, since I'm working for a company, I'm not committed to my kids. I don't want to take care of my kids. Ray, please take care of the kids. Can you say I'm a part-time mother? No, you are still giving 100% to your kids, right? So what I'm trying to tell you, even though you are a part-time networker, even though you are a full-time networker in Destina One, you have to give your 100%. And that 100%, you need to do it very fast, speed. You can do it in 30 days. You can do it in 90 days. And you can even do it in 20 months. But that's not important. The most important is the first 20, 30 days is the most important thing, right? Now, remember, why we need to do that? Because it's the same flight which is in the runaway. The takeoff must happen with the full 100% speed and momentum. Once it pick, that's what I say, certain altitude, you are in the autopilot. Remember that. That is something very important. Now, the second thing, that's a myth in network marketing. Don't quit. People say, Dr. Barani, I'm still with Destina One for past 2 years. You see, I don't want to quit, and I never quit. Yes, of course, I'm seeing a lot of people, they're still with Destina One, even not actively doing the business. Because they say, I never give up. Just don't quit. I never quit the business, right? Remember, if you are not in the game, you won't win. By just not quitting the business, that means you are not in you are in the game. A lot of people say, Dr. Barani, I'm still following Destina One. I'm still with Destina One. I never give up hope. But just, I never do anything. But the most important thing, I never quit. Do you think just you never quit, you will win the game? No. You have to be part of the game. You have to be part of the game. Right? By just not quitting is not enough. You got to learn. You got to grow big. You have to learn. You have to do the business. I've seen many people who are with Destina One for past 1 year, 2 years. They always use this nice word. I never quit. I won't give up hope. But the sad part, they never learn. Never do business. Never do anything. Whenever I meet them, even some of them in Malaysia, Dato, make sure I never quit. Yeah, you never quit. You sit at home, you think you will win. You have to be part of the game. You have to involve in the business. You have to learn. You have to attend the training. You have to involve a lot of things. You need to do the business. You need to do the presentation. You need to show to a lot of people in order for you to win the game. It's not that being a pilot, just you never pull your gear 100% in the runaway, and you say that, no, Dr. Barani, I still never off the engine. The engine is still running. Even though I never pulled the gear 100% to take off, but still the engine is running. I started the engine. I don't want to off the engine. You think the flight is going to take off? It's like I didn't quit. I'm still with Destina One, Dr. Barani. You think you're going to take off? No, that is not the important thing here. The most important thing is learn and do the business. Of course, I never quit is something very important. But I never quit and I just keep quiet is not the right thing. You need to start execute. You need to start show that, hey, yes, we are actively doing something. We are growing big. That's something very, very important. Right? Now, what you're going to get by doing that, by execute something, by working something, by being part of the game, of course, you are going to gain a lot of things if you involve and start to recruit and start to involve in the business. Now, let's ask what you will get when you do this, recruit 20 people in 30 days. Right? Let's assume we all started this business from day one. Today is the first day that we started Destina One. We joined Destina One. We know about the product. We know about the plan. Now let's start from today. 2020, we started in the best way. Make sure the whole year we hit and we grow big and we hit our target to make $1 million. The first $1 million in Destina One. Right? Now what you're going to gain when you do this? 20 people in 30 days. Of course, you're going to earn upfront commission. Am I right, Mr. Hondo? You're going to get upfront commission. You're going to get sponsor bonus. You're going to get roll-up bonus. You're going to get team builder bonus and everything, right? Any other bonuses by doing this? So what you do, this is going to be the homework. Sit, take a piece of paper and a pen, write down. If I recruit 20 people in 30 days, what I'm going to earn? What will be your commission? Right? Your upfront commission, any other commissions or any other bonuses that you earn, right? And if you're going to keep doing this, what will be your income for 12 months, right? And if you keep doing this, what your income will be for lifetime, and what is going to be your rank in Destina One? Are you going to be a good example for your downline? Right? What is the value? You need to put that. Hey, I'm going to be a good example. Look at my upline. You see, like Madam Erin, when she did a program in Manila, that's a good thing. She got a good contact and she said that CEO is here and I invited a lot of people. A lot of people are turning up and they want to listen to the CEO for the presentation. Now, why only when CEO is there, Madam Erin and the team will do this? When CEO is not there, you won't do this? That means we need to ask this question to ourselves. Have we set to be an example to other people? The reason why you are utilizing CEO, because CEO is being an example for other people, a very successful man, have created a reputation. People want to see this successful man in their life. So let me sell CEO name and bring the crowd. Am I right? Correct? But the question that I'm asking you, when you are going to sell yourself and bring the crowd, don't you think that you want to earn that reputation? Don't you think that you want to be an example for your team? Don't you think that you want to create the reputation that people eagerly wanted to meet you? Am I right, Mr. Alex? Am I right, Mr. Desino? Am I right, Mr. Hondo? Am I right? The team. Right? You need to be an example for all the downlines, and you need to create the reputation where when you invite the people, right, people must be excited to meet you. Reason? First, you set the example. Number two, you create the reputation. Very hard to meet this successful Mr. Alex. It's not easy to meet him. Once in a while, he's coming to Manila to support us. You see? So that is the reputation that we all need to build. Now, if you can able to recruit 20 people in 30 days, these are the reputation is going to be created naturally. You know, of course, you're going to earn upfront commission, any other bonuses, your 12 months income, your lifetime income, your lifetime achievement, your ranking in the business, and you're going to be the best example for the groups, and you're creating the reputation. Remember, when you create the reputation, now when you announce, hey, Mr. Alex is coming down to Manila. Madam Erin is going to arrange a program. Wow. Madam Lenny is going to arrange a program. Wow. Very hard to meet these successful people. So they're arranging a program. We have to go. You see? That is something very, very important that you all must understand. Right? Why in 30 days? Because success loves speed. And what you will get from this by recruiting 20 people in 30 days, upfront commission, other bonuses, 12 months income, lifetime achievement, rank, example, and you have created your own reputation. And easy for your downline to sell your name. Hey, today there's a meet and greet, right? With Mr. Shashi in the headquarters. So your downline will turn up. Hey, today there's a meet and greet with Mr. Lam in LA. People will turn up. So you are going to create this by yourself if you are going to focus on this beautiful program. Recruit 20 people in 30 days. Right? Now, if you put all this in total, the total value of all this, you are a winner. You make $1 million. You are a very successful person. You see? So that is what you gain by doing this, right? Now, remember, I'm going to teach you something possible. Take a piece of pen, paper. Come on, write down whatever I'm going to tell you, right? This is something very, very important. Do you know success loves speed? Success loves speed, right? If people say slow and steady, as what I say, starve you to death, right? Do you want to die? No. Want to die in this business? No. So success loves speed. We need to work with velocity, speed with direction. Even you are speed, but there's no direction, no proper planning, then what will happen? You see, these 5 days in Manila, we planned very nicely. And I appreciate Madam Marin and Mr. Alex. They planned beautifully the program. First day, what's supposed to happen? Second day, what time to what time? Third day, what time to what time? Fourth day, what time to what time? What should happen until my trip there? You see? So we take the speed with the direction and we manage to cover everything. And you start to see some beautiful growth coming in. You see? So that's why speed with direction, velocity is something very, very, very important, right? Now, let's say we recruit 20 people. We recruit 20 people. Just write down 20 in 30 days, right? You recruit 20 people in 30 days. What will happen? Let me give you a perfect scenario. What will happen? Okay? This is the truth. This is a fact that I'm going to talk. A lot of people, they are in a fantasy world. Fantasy world. You know why? They thought that network marketing is an overnight successful business. Within 1 year or within a few months, they can make millions of dollars. That's not the truth, right? So why people, they give up hope and they just let them to fail in network marketing because their mindset wrongly has been programmed, whereby network marketing, we can do it within 6 months to 1 year to become a millionaire, right? That's not the thing. That's not the thing, right? It's not about 6 months to 1 year. It is about how you are going to do it. Now, let me give you one beautiful ratio here. Now, when you sponsor 20 people, when you recruit 20 people, what will happen? Let me tell you what will happen, right? Now, when you recruit 20 people, the first most important thing, what is going to happen to you is you will get 12 people who's doing something with you. 20 people. When you recruit 20 people in 30 days, remember, in 30 days, right, you will have 12 people will do something. Look like the 12 people will be your networker or your leaders, right? Now, out of the 12, 8 people within the 90 days will learn, will attend the training, will involve in the process, and will try to become a super solid leaders and try to duplicate the system. Now remember, you recruit 20 people in 30 days. 12 people will do something. That means they will join the business. Either they be a leader or they be a product user or whatever. But from the 12 people, 8 people, they will try to duplicate you, duplicate the system. They will be trying to be a good leader. They'll be trying to set a good example by attending the training, program, process, and everything. And this will happen in the 90 days. So you have 8 people who's going to do that, right? Now, within the 12 months, from the 8 people, 4 of them who will be a superb leaders, right? Whereby your 90% of your income will be depending on them, depending on their growth. The 4 leaders out of the 8 in a year, they are the one who's going to create 90% of your income. Remember that, right? And from the 4% who's giving you 90% of your income, one of them is going to be a super major leader who's going to give you a superb income, a superb development in your group. Right? See, I'm giving you this ratio, 20 people recruit in 30 days. Right? Now, when you recruit 20 people in 30 days, this is the ratio. 12 will do something, 8 will create something in 90 days. Out of the 8, 4 will be your 90% income. Your bonus, 90% will depend on their growth. And out of that 4, 1 will be a superhero who's going to boom the market, who's going to blast the market. So there's going to be a bigger income for you. Right? Remember on that part. Now, so even though 20 people in 30 days, and you will have this number ratio. So if you are doing this on every 30 days, when you keep doing this, every 30 days, you will have 12 people who's doing something. 8 of them will be your super great leaders who's going to do something in 90 days. 4 of them is going to be your 90% income, and 1 of them is going to be your super leaders. Now, if you are going to do this for every 30 days for 1 year, right? You know, you will have 12 superb leaders under you, right? Who earn a maximum income. Now let's take a simple calculation. If you're 12 superb leaders under you who earn a maximum income, let's assume team builder development bonus, right? You know, just a team builder development bonus, right? Your income is already more than few 100,000, right? If you can recruit 20 people, 30 days for every month, I mean every 30 days. If you can able to do that, you have 12 super leaders under you, right? And you will have how many? 48 good leaders under you who's giving you 90% income, right? And you'll have 90 something, where 90 over leaders who will do something in 90 days, right? And you'll have more than 140 over people who will be doing something. Can you see that? So this is something very, very important that you all must learn. And remember, in 5 years' time, you have $1 million earner under you. Imagine if two of your downline on your left and on your right start to earn $1 million income. What's your income? Have you imagined that? Right? So remember, we need to practice this in order for us to grow very, very big. If we don't practice this and we don't keep doing it again and again, and we just stop with the first 20 people in 30 days, how you expect you to be a millionaire? You cannot expect you to be a millionaire. Because remember, the first round of 20 people, right? If we keep doing this again and again and again and again, you'll get a very big team coming into your network, right? Look at Madam Lenny. Within 3-4 days, she can able to have 15 to 20 people. If she can have 15 to 20 people within 3-4 days, right? Don't tell me you can't able to recruit 20 people in 30 days. I'm giving you 30 days, not 3-4 days, 30 days. And what I say, the ratio is going to be superb ratio. 20, 12 going to do something. 8 was going to prove something in 90 days. 4 will be a super leaders. 1 will be a 6-7 figures income earner. And every month we are going to do this. 100 of them is going to be doing something. 90 of them is going to do something in 90 days. Right? 48 something is going to be a 90% income producer for you. And 12 of them is going to be a 6 to 7 figure income earner in your network. Imagine when you have these earning leaders in your network, how big you will grow. You will grow very, very big, honestly, right? So you need to do the preparation of starting the network. Now, the preparation of recruiting 20 people in 30 days. You know what is the first preparation? You need to prepare what? For you to start the 20 people in 30 days, right? So the first is simple, commitment. That is the first preparation. If you are not committed for your own success, you expect Dr. Barani to commit for your own success? Or Mr. Alex? Or Mr. Hondo or Desino? To commit for your own success? You have to commit for your own success. So that's the first preparation. You want to be a super great leader? You want the network to grow? 20 people in 30 days? Then prepare yourself. You need to be committed. That's number 1. Number 2, clear your calendar. How many of you all are busy here? Raise your hand. Just raise like this. Raise your hand. So, all busy, huh? Bill Gates got 24 hours. You think he's not busy? Madam Mary, you think he's not busy? Mr. Lam? Teacher Grace? He's busier than us. Am I right? Correct? Even though he's busier than us, he's a billionaire. He's making $1 billion. He's making few $100 million on daily basis. Right? Even though he's busier. Reason why? Because number 1, he's committed in what he's doing. Number 2, he loves what he do. Number 3, he wants to keep doing the same thing again and again and again. Not like do it one time, then expect big thing to happen in your life. You cannot do it one time and expect big thing to happen in your life. Dr. Barani, I've already joined Destina One for past 1 year. Very good. I've recruited about 20 over people. Very, very good. But they're not growing. Yeah, because you only recruit 20 people. I said 20 people in 30 days. Simple English, 20 people in 30 days. A lot of people, they only capture 20 people. Dr. Barani asked to recruit 20 people. I will go all out, give my life and recruit 20 people. But the 30 days, I don't know where it will hide. It will just disappear in the universe, Oh, Dr. Barani, you said 30 days. I never hear that 30 days properly. I have one man in Malaysia, one distributor in Malaysia. I keep doing what you say, but it's not happening. I said you have to do this for 12 weeks. And everyone have to do this for the same 12 weeks. Oh, I did it for the 12 weeks. But everyone, I forgot to capture that word. That's why the business didn't grow. Can you see that? Giving reason is free, cheap. Consider free, not cheap. If I say, if you want to give any reason, you have to pay 100,000 in my table, then you give reason, I'll accept the reason. Will you give reason? No. Right? So, because reason become expensive. So I'll tell you one thing, right? You need to start the preparation now itself. Prepare yourself, committed, clear your calendar for 30 days. Don't tell me you're busy. Holiday season is over. Right? How many are still in holiday mood? Anyone still in a holiday mood? Holiday is over. 2020. The most important thing people fail to realize, you know what? The last 15 days of the year end is the exit point of year and the entry point of the new year. If the exit point and the entry point, you become total relax and holiday mood, your whole life, your whole year for 2020 is going to be relaxed and enjoy mode. How you will grow big? So the last point, the last day is supposed to be, you have to work very, very hard to earn more income, where that is the entry point of the year, where you grow very big and you start to earn big income. You know why? 3rd January, I immediately went to Philippines. First time in my life, the first week of the year, I purposely forced myself went to Philippines. You know why? Even I'm also human being. Sometimes we do mistake, right? So I don't want to do this mistake for 2020. So I said, let's start the first week of the year in a big way. So I forced myself, went into Philippines. I set a lot of programs there. So the starting of the year, I put the momentum in a big way. And that's how my year is going to be. Whole year is going to be like growing very, very big. That's why I say my target is 4 million distributors in 2020. And I know it's going to happen. And I know how big we're going to grow. Right? So remember, clear your calendar for 30 days. Right? Don't tell you're busy. Clear your calendar for 30 days to recruit 20 people. Now, sacrifice. You need to sacrifice. That is a preparation that you need to do. You are committed. Clear your calendar. Sacrifice. Please sacrifice for your success. Don't tell me you're too busy. You have to sacrifice for your success. I didn't say that. Please sacrifice for Dr. Barani's success. I said, please sacrifice for your own success. Now, next, negotiate. Can you negotiate with your family? Call your children, call your husband, call your wife. Negotiate. Give me some time for these 30 days. Please, I'm doing it for you all. I'm going to recruit the first 20 people in these 30 days. I hope the kids, I hope my wife, I hope my husband, please understand what I'm going to do. Be supportive. See, some family members, they're supportive. Some family members, no, not at all. Even sometimes the wife feels that you're doing some total lifetime wasting. You're wasting your whole life by doing network marketing, by doing Destina One. You see? I know some people's wife, they do that. They don't value it. Reason why they don't value it, because they feel what, oh, we are wasting our time. They are wasting your time. Oh, you are wasting your time. You see? But can I ask you one thing? If your income cross $1 million, ask your wife or husband come and say that you wasted your time. Huh? Am I right, Madam Marin? Mr. Jimmy? Shashi? Correct? When you earn the $1 million in Destina, what? Ask your family to come and say, Shashi, you wasted your life and time in Destina, what? $1 million. Darling, which country are we going to go for vacation? Oh, Destina One give us a beautiful life, a vacation life. I think we should really focus on Destina One and grow more bigger so we can hit the 2nd million in Destina One. Don't worry, every family have this problem. You think my family don't have this problem? You think only your family have this problem? Come on, every family have this problem. No supportive wife, no supportive husband. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry. Only you know what you're doing. And you know for whom you're doing. You know that? Hey, you know something? I still remember one story. This guy, a very successful networker, and he was invited to the stage to give some speech. Right? He was invited to the stage to give some speech. You know what he did? I'll tell you what. He started to he started to praise the wife. He started to praise the wife. He said, my wife is the best wife in the world. My wife is the greatest wife in the world. Without my wife, I don't think so. I'll become so successful. Blah, 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 blah. Everything. You see? So, I mean, we all like really excited and so happy, right? Give me a minute. Karthik, can you come up? So they were so excited. They were so happy by listening to his speech, right? After 5 minutes, my God, he bombarded the wife in the public in front of 5,000 people. He bombarded the wife. He said, what, my wife is the most idiotic and the useless wife in this world. And she started to really bombard. I think if other wife, by the time, the wife already divorced him. But he bombarded the wife in front of the people, and 5,000 over people crowd, and the wife is still smiling. So what happened to the wife? She mad. And then he invited the wife to the stage, right? And that's where he hugged the wife and he said, I have to tell the truth about my wife. If my wife is not being like this, I won't be this much successful in my life. Right? So then he shared the story. The story is like this. Your own enemy is not anybody. You don't need to challenge anybody to come up in your life. A lot of people, they only want to challenge somebody to come up in their life. Hey, Dr. Barani, I'm going to take this challenge to prove it to my friends that I'm a very successful person. No need. Your own family have this problem. Right? It could be a wife, it could be a husband, it could be a children, it could be a whole family or whatever. Doesn't matter. But they are the biggest challenge. So you know what? The challenge for him? I'll tell you. When he started network marketing, before he started, he was a motorbike mechanic. He used to repair motorbike and everything, right? And he was earning quite good in the motorbike repairing and all this. And when somebody come and introduce some network marketing, the wife said, darling, you don't waste your time, don't be idiotic, right? And don't involve in this, all the network marketing, all this is a useless nonsense business. You better focus on your motorbike workshop and start to earn more money. But he never listened to her, and he said that, hey, I have a confidence that I can do something in this business. So what happened when he started to join and he started to go for a training, meetings and all this, the wife never cooked for him. The wife stopped cooking for him. The wife said, or you're doing some nonsense work, nonsense job, what? You think you're going to become somebody in your life with this? So why I should waste my time and cook for you? Hey, honey, I'm back home, so I'm hungry. I want to eat something. It's okay. There are a lot of breads and everything. Go and eat that. But I'm not going to cook for you. Right? Then he was keep doing that. He take this as a challenge and he said, I will definitely prove it to my wife one day. Right? So he take this as a challenge. He keep going for training, meeting appointments, signing up people, that, this and everything. And he start to earn, right, about 3,000 to 4,000 ringgit. Right? So when he start to earn 3 to 4,000 ringgit, right, then, I mean, there are a lot of stories. Okay, he was telling me a lot of stories. Even sometimes the wife won't open the door, right? Sometimes he'll back 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the night. The wife won't open the door. He'll be keep knocking for so many hours sometime until he said, I got an experience. I have to sleep in the front of the door there. I just sit and sleep until she opened the door morning. And morning when she wake up, she opened the door. She said, oh, I couldn't hear that you're knocking the door. I'm sorry. You see? So that kind of things, right? So when the incident continued, lot of challenges that he went through because of the wife. When he started to earn the first $3,000 a month, you know what? One of the downline is coming to the workshop while he's repairing the motor, coming to the workshop to ask something about the product. The wife, honey, do you want a coffee or tea? Wow. Right. Ooh, $3,000, you get coffee, tea, man. Right. So he got a coffee, tea. Right. Now, after that, gradually when his income started to grow, darling, can I cook something nice for you? What you like, you tell me, I'll cook for you. Wow, things are changing. Then, when you start to earn 4, 5, 6 figures income, you are the best husband in the world. You are the great. You have done the right thing in your life. You have chosen the right business in your life. Now your life is changing. You are somebody. I must be beside you to support you. When you start to make $1 million, oh man. Whatever appointment, whatever time, whatever hours, and he already start driving a Mercedes, right? And E-Class Mercedes with so many things, and he just booked the house, right? The wife, darling, I must be beside you for your success. I don't want you to struggle. Wow, after struggling so long, start to earn 6-figure, 7-figure income. Now only I don't want you to struggle. What a life, man. So he said, this is what my wife is. And for me, I no need to challenge anybody to come up in my life. I just did it because I want to prove it to this lady, my only wife, that I can make it happen in network marketing. And today I'm very successful. You see, even though 5,000 people in front, I'm scolding her, she is like, it's okay, my husband's scolding me. No problem. I love my husband so much. Wow. Can you see that? So remember, sometimes you cannot expect a supporting family, a supporting spouse. Some spouses are very good. They support you maximum. But some, they don't value. They don't bother about all that. So don't bother about them. Don't bother about them. As a family, take care of them, love them, give them what you're supposed to give them. Just focus on your success of life. Talk, negotiate with them. Hey, I'm going to be too busy in this. You like it or not, I'm doing it for the whole family, for you, for the kids, for the generation. So for 30 days, don't disturb me because I'm going to go all out to recruit 20 people in these 30 days. So that's my target, right? So negotiate with them. How busy you are going to do this 20 recruit in 30 days. Tell them. So commit yourself to do that. Clear your calendar to do that. Sacrifice yourself to do that. Negotiate with your kids, your family members. Hey, I'm going to do this for 30 days. Please don't expect a lot of things from me. Simple as that. Right? Simple as that. So how many people you're going to do? 20 people in 30 days. So how you're going to do that? Very, 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 very simple. Very simple. Right? You know how you're going to do that? You need to do lot of presentation, right? Maximum number of presentation on daily basis, right? In order for you to sign up these 20 people in 30 days. Let me give you one simple math, right? Do you know if you are going to do this in 30 days, see, you always have the rights to choose. Mr. Lam, you can do it in 20 months or you can do it in 30 days. But what is the difference on doing it in 30 days and 20 months? Let me be very honest. This is a fact that I'm talking. If you do it in 20 months, this is what's going to happen. If you do it in 30 days, this is what's going to happen. Sorry. Now, if you are going to do this in 20 months, write down this is what's going to happen to you. How many people will be joining, you know? All right? You'll be getting 20% of the 20 people will be joining you. 20%, that's about 2 people who will be joining your network. Right? How many presentations you need to do in order for you to get the 20%, the 2 people to join? You know how many presentations you need to do? You need to do 100 presentations. If you're going to do this in 20 months, huh? If you are going to do this in 20 months, right? In order for you to get 20% of the joining, that's about 2% of the joining, you need to do 100 presentation overall. How many appointments that you need to set in order for you to do 100 presentation? You know, 125 appointments that you need to set in order for you to get 100 presentation and for 2% to join, right? 2%, 20 percentage to join. That means 2%, right? How many calls you need to do? You know how many calls you need to do? 300 over calls that you need to do in order for you to get 125 appointments, and from the 125 appointments, 100 presentation. With 100 presentation, 20% will be joining the business, right? And how many name lists you need to put in order for you to get 300 calls? You need to put 500 name lists. So if you put 500 name lists, you only will get calls of 300. From the 300, you will get only 125 people appointment, 125 people, 100 presentation. From the 100 presentation, 20% will be involving into your business. If you do this in 20 months. All right? But if you do this in 30 days, if you do this in 30 days, 20 sign up in 30 days, right? This is the ratio. The ratio is how many people is going to join if you do this in 30 days? You know why I say 30 days? Because success loves speed, right? When success loves speed, number one, you will be doing with full of energy, full of momentum, full of confidence, and you will go really all out to do that, right? So when you do that, the business momentum also will pick. So let me tell you, if you do this for 30 days, what is the ratio? You will get 40% to 50% of the joining, right? So imagine if you recruit 20 people in 30 days, your target is 20 people in 30 days, right? You know, you will get at least 40 to 50% joining. That's about 10 people will be joining your network, right? Now, in this 40 to 50% who's joining, you know, total presentation that you have done, maybe about 60 to 70. That's all. Right? And you make maybe about 90 appointments, 150 calls, and with 300 names. Right? But what I'm trying to tell you is 30 days, you need to recruit these 20 people. And you will see a big number of ratio coming in. If you can able to do this in 30 days, you'll get 50% of the joining. That means you will get at least 10 people who are doing something with you, out of the 10, 6 people will be seriously involved into the business. And then out of the 6, 3 to 4 people will be a 40 of the most important thing. That means your income based on 90%, that is from the people that who completed the 90 days. That's about 3 to 4 people, right, who's going to fully stick with you, right? And after that 90 days, you will see one superhero in your network who's going to give you best of the best 6 to 7 figures income, right? So you need to do this in 30 days, right? If you cannot do this in 30 days, don't do it at all. Don't do it at all, my personal honest opinion. Don't try, don't even try. Don't even like, I'm going to do this in 20 months, Dr. Barani. No, don't even do it. If you can do it in 30 days, take this as a challenge and do it in 30 days. Because the 30 days is the most successful number. The 20 people in 30 days is the most successful thing that you can really grow big, right? So remember, slow, steady, you cannot win the race. Slow, steady, start you to death. You have to go full momentum. Even a full-time pilot or part-time pilot, when they want to take off the flight, they have to go 100% speed, right? It doesn't mean that, sorry, it doesn't mean that they are part-time pilot. They have to put 20% or 30% or 40% or 80%. Pilot is always a pilot. Networker, part-time or full-time, is always a networker. Success, part-time or full-time, always is a success. So you need to give your 100%, right? And you need to do it in 30 days, right? So remember, as what I said just now, why in 30 days? Success, love, speed, right? What you're going to gain? Commission, that, lifetime achievement, your rank, your example, setting as an example, your reputation. You're going to build that reputation, right? And how to do that? Very simple. Do it in 30 days. When you do it in 30 days, you do number of presentation, number of activities, you see your group will be growing tremendously, right? Let me ask you one thing. Madam Erin, I want to talk to you. Madam Erin? Madam Erin, are you there?
Sorry.
Are you there? Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right. Now,
Yeah, I'm here.
3 days program.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For the 3 days program that you arrange in your office, in your stockist center in Manila, total how many number of people that turn up in these 3 days?
Including the team of Madam Lani.
Okay, I mean, let's say don't include the team of Madam Lani.
From my part, from my end, I think for around 12-15 people.
12, 15 people just in 3 days.
Yes.
Right? Now, out of that, I believe that you got some good number of signing up coming in.
Yes.
How many sign up? Roughly.
Let me check my list.
No need to check your list. Just give me a rough figure.
Roughly around 5,
Wow.
5, 6 sign-ups.
Right. From the 12 to 15 people, you got, let's say 5 to 6 sign up. Let's assume 6 sign ups. That's already a good number.
Around like that. Yes.
That's already about, let's assume 12 people and you got 6 sign up. They're already 50% sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 50% sign up. And you can do this in 3 days. Now let's assume every 3 days you are going to do this. Let's take a simple example. So in 30 days, let's assume you have, that means we have 10 times. You can able to do this 10 times. That means every 3 days for 30 days, 10 times. That means you can able to invite 120 people in a month. Sorry, 120 people in a month. 120 people in a month, you have 50% of the sign up. That's about 60 people who join the network. Am I right?
Wow.
Now, 60 people who join the network, you know what? 60 people who sign up under your network.
Yeah. Kausap. Muna ka kay Alan.
He's busy. Are you okay?
Sorry. Yeah, somebody bought Scalarvia.
Okay, no worry. Okay, so 60%. Okay, that means 60 people. Sorry, not 60%. 50% who have joined the network. That means 60 packs who have joined under your network. These 60 people who joined under your network, do you know out of the 60 people, right? Let's say another 50%. That means 30 people. 30 people who's going to be your super solid leaders for that month. And that 30 people, let's assume 10 people from that is going to be super leaders who's going to generate 90% of your income. Right? And from that 10%, that means 10 people, imagine at least you have 3 people, again another 10%. You'll have another 3 people who become a 6 to 7 figure income earner. Now, if you calculate this for 12 months, let's calculate this for 12 months. That means you have 3 super solid leaders, okay, for this particular month. For 12 months, you have 36 super income earner in your network. 36 super earner in your network. Let's assume who earn 6-figure income. If their income is 6-figure, you already cross 7-figure income. Can you see that? So imagine how big your group will grow. But you need to do it in 30 days. Don't take your sweet time to do it in 20 months or whatever. Excuse me. You need to do it in 30 days. Right? So recruiting 20 people in 30 days is going to be the first start project for a lot of people in Destina One. And I'm going to be very, very serious with these 20 people in 30 days. And I want to see only action. No reason. I don't take reason. I only want to see the action from you people. And I want to see how fast the group is going to grow. And remember, we have launched a beautiful promotion, super wonderful promotion, right? And let me announce officially the promotion over today. Wow, everyone, ooh, ah. Don't worry, company will do the announcement very soon. Okay. It's not over soon, but company will do the announcement very soon. So make sure utilize the promotion. Make sure you all grow very big. Make sure practice this 20 sign up in 30 days. Right? So I'm going to catch up with y'all on the next Founders Friday. And I'm going to talk to y'all. I still remember the last 2 or 3 Founders Friday, I was talking to y'all about the dream chart. We asked them to prepare the dream chart. I've seen Mr. Desino's dream chart, and some of the leaders have completed their dream chart. I'm going to see these people are going to fall in my leaders list, or these people are going to be just my networker list, or these people is just going to be like a high-buy list to me. I'm going to decide who's going to fall under my leaders list in 2020. And these leaders, I'm going to seriously work with my leaders to grow the business in this 2020. And I hope that I can see the dream chart. If whoever don't know how to do this dream chart, very soon we will be publishing some samples in the Telegram group or WhatsApp group. Try to prepare this dream chart. Even, very successful Dr. Barani also have prepared a dream chart for 2020. So when a successful person like me can able to do that, remember, you all need to do the the dream chart. 2020 is going to be the best year. Make sure do the dream chart, right? Very sorry. I'm going to see the dream chart, right? Even though I'm not feeling well, I'm still very active, very energetic, full focus. I'm going all out. So there's no reason for our success, right? Let's do it. And I hope to see the dream chart of some of the people, and is going to be counted as that one dream chart is going to be counted as 1 hour completion of your training in our CPD hours, right? So today we have completed some number of good timing that will be counted, right? And we also will count that dream chart as 1 hour of completion of your CPD hours training. Remember, we're going to activate the CPD hours for Philippines. Most of the Filipinos, they agree. For US, they're going to come up with that announcement. The CPD hours basically is this. We are going to lock your virtual office if you never complete the 20 hours training. Once we lock your virtual office, even though you're active in the business, you sign up people, you cannot log in to check your commission, right? And of course, your income won't be credited into your bank account. It will be in your e-wallet, and we will hold that until you complete your 20 hours CPD hours. Then we will give you a certificate. You have completed your 20 hours CPD training, and then the system will unlock your virtual office. You can log in, you can check back your income, and the income will start crediting into your bank account. And this 20 hours only for one-time completion. Once you complete it, that means you have completed your complete 20 hours. Filipinos in Philippines, they forced me to implement this. Let's do it, Dr. Barani. I think this is the best system. Malaysian, I think we are implementing it. For US team members, very soon we're going to implement this, right? Remember, even this Founders Friday, the 1 hour is still calculated for your CPD hours. So now, in the Founders Friday, I've given you some homework, dream chart, right? That dream chart also automatically will be counted extra 1 hour for you for the CPD hours. Okay? Right? So thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Thanks for everything. Happy New Year to all of y'all. 2020, I wish you all, and I pray 2020 is going to be the best of the best year. And please, no reason for 2020. Let's start the 2020 in a good momentum, in a good way. 20 recruits in 30 days. Let's do it. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Destina 1, world number 1. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.